It's one of the most beautifully crafted houses in North America, with interiors that are enchanting, unspoiled, but obviously fragile.
This house is a survivor. It's survived hurricanes and earthquakes and wars.
This house has borne witness to generations of life, love, death, the agonies and terrors of slavery. It's been a home to families.
It's brittle and it looks dirty and unsightly to some people's eyes, but to a historian, it's a gold mine.
If we lose Drayton Hall, we've lost something that scholars and the public can go to experience unfiltered what 18th century and 19th century plantation life and architecture were all about.
A multidisciplinary team of conservators arrived at Drayton Hall with a single objective: to save one of America's oldest surviving plantations from almost certain destruction.
The work is important for a number of reasons. One, it's preserving a National Historic Landmark. Another reason is because Drayton Hall represents many architectural firsts.
We preserve this house in order to educate the public and to inspire people to embrace historic preservation.
It'll be a learning process for all of us.
Drayton Hall provides a unique opportunity for these conservators to work on one of the finest examples of Georgian Palladian architecture in America.
All those people who thought they were coming to see azaleas, watch out. You're going to know more.
We brought together a pretty diverse team: architects, engineers, paint conservators, general contractors. These people that have great reputations in their individual fields. A great potential for egos to get in the way, for posturing, for position, to become the top dog. That didn't happen at all.
So this is really conservation for Drayton Hall's 4th century.
The future of Drayton Hall is not difficult to predict. We know that nature will start taking its toll more and more as time goes on. Conservation is never done.
These conservators are preserving not only an opportunity to learn about American architecture, they are preserving an original document, one that tells of more than 2.5 centuries of life here at Drayton Hall.
I envision visitors will come to see Drayton Hall not just to see the house, not just to hear about the Drayton family. They're also going to be talking about the historic preservation work we're doing today.
We hope that they learn about the history of this site, the story of the people, black and white, who lived here, and they learn about the tragedy that sites like this represent.
That's part of the history of the home.
The trail goes very cold if we don't keep these wonderful parts of our past and our history. These places, these touchstones, survive to help us tell that bigger story.
Guests have been coming to Drayton Hall for many years.
Interestingly enough, it principally deals with the future. What kind of presence of the past will we have in the future? And that's a question that individuals ask of themselves, communities, nations ask of themselves, because we're guided in our individual lives and in our collective lives by our past.